Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Honoring the legacy. Honoring the dream. I have a dream. Happy birthday, Dr. Martin Luther King. Today is your birthday, January 15th. Now, born in 1929. And you were a Baptist minister and a social activist. And you were at Ebenezer Baptist Church down in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, you led peaceful marches to Washington, D.C. to protest jobs, discrimination, freedom for everybody. King identified fear as a sign for war. He was like Gandhi. He was like, you turn the other cheek. Doesn't matter what they do to you, you just turn the other cheek, but keep focused on what you want to do. Keep looking straight ahead, no matter the dogs after you, or the fire hoses, or the racial slurs, or the sticks upside your head. I mean, that's hard to do. That's hard to, because they had men, women, and children going to those marches, and they stood fast, kept on their goal in mind, and kept walking straight. John Lewis got busted in the head about 4 or 5 times, but he got up and kept on walking, just kept on walking. Some of the white ministers, some of the white people that had the fire hoses couldn't take it any longer because the people were just fighting for their rights, and they walked on and said it's not right. And you can't say that all white people are bad and all black people are good, because there was a lot of white people there helping out. They believed in your rights. And so they were good. All right, I just want to say Dr. Martin Luther King was a very special person. My husband and I went to Memphis, Tennessee. That's where he was killed in 1968. We went to his room where we still saw his clothes lying on the bed. But before he was getting ready to give a speech, he went out on the balcony. That's when they shot him. It was very sad. I mean, it happened many years ago before I went there, but I started crying because I remember the man and the thought that somebody's fighting for your rights. You know, because most people are afraid to fight for their rights, or they don't know the legal process to do, to go by fighting for their rights, to protect themselves. So they just get along. When I was a child in Maysville, I always tell people I was born in Mobile, because Mobile is a big city. You can look on the map and see that. You can't see Maysville. Maysville is a little tiny town, and it was all black people there, up from slavery for about 300 or 400 years. That's all that were there. There were no Jews, no Spanish, no white people. They were on the other side of the tracks. There were just nobody, no West Indians, no Muslims, nobody, just us. That's all we knew. There was no TV, no radios, no phones, or nothing. So all we knew is what was in our own community and among each other. But we were young children. We just played together. We were happy. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know we were being groomed for failure. So we used to play ball, stay outside all day. Didn't worry about nobody kidnapping us, stealing us, and making kites, rollerblading, riding bikes, swimming in ditches, because we didn't have no pool. But when it rained, the ditches filled up. And so we had a good time like that. And just doing like things like that. We couldn't, as a child, we had to go barefooted for many years. And nobody thought about it because all the children were poor. They didn't know they were poor because everybody was poor. You couldn't use your shoes because your shoes were made to go to church or to go to school. When you went to play, you go out there and play barefooted. That doesn't hurt anybody. We learned how to ride bikes and take old tires and use the inner tubes to float down the river, or take a tire itself and let somebody sit inside the tire and they roll you down a hill. Or you take a tire and you're hanging on the tree, you have a swing. We just made all kind of things too, our trucks and wagons and everything. Children were just playful and creative. They couldn't be in the house because old people say, children can't be in the house because they be hearing things old people talking about, and they don't understand it all, and they have gossip all over the neighborhood. So go outside and play. Go out. Mama always say, as a child, why do they have 2 drinking fountains, one colored and one white? Why can't we drink out the same kind? She said, I don't know. Why do we have to ride the back of the bus? I want to sit in the front sometime, look out the window. Why do we have second set of books? The white kids have new books and they give us their old books. Why, when we go to the movies, we have to sit on another floor? We can't sit on the same floor. Why do we have to go to the back of the doctor's office in the back door, and the white people go in the front office? Why can't we go to a diner and sit at the counter with the white people? Why do we have to stand up or either go to the end of the restaurant and get a food out the back end of the restaurant. Why can't we go to the toilet or the bathroom with the white people? Why do we have to go out behind the tree? We're not animals. We're not animals. We're human beings. Why? But nobody knew the answers. Nobody knew what to do. But one day, Rosa Parks was on the bus. She was so tired from working all day. They told her to get up because you're in the wrong place. A white person wants to sit down. She said, no, I'm not getting up. And that's what started the bus boycott. Oh, yeah? Yeah, so the black people started to take action. And boy, that was the first time I saw anything happen that made me so happy. And the people started walking to town, cross the tracks. They started riding their bikes. They started taking jitney cars, anything to show that we are not going to ride the bus unless we can sit where we want to sit. And it was very successful. The people got tired of losing money, and then we were able to sit anywhere we wanted to on the bus. And Dr. Martin Luther King was inspirational in that, So, but anyway, when he died in Memphis, Tennessee, he told his friend Ben Branch to play the song, "Lord, Hold My Hand." Precious Lord, hold my hand. I'll never forget that. He worked so hard, but he knew he was going to die. He was sort of like psychic, He knew he was going to die. We can perform at the hotel, but we were not able to live at the hotel for the night. But we need to have our rights that we could go to any hotel we want to. We could sit at any restaurant we want to. We could sing or entertain. We could live wherever we want to instead of a set of books for them and a set of books for us. Look like our society just want us to fail. They don't want us to succeed. But Martin Luther King said, one day, the black girls and boys and the white girls and boys, the men of all colors, the Jews, the Gentiles, the Muslims, the Caribbean people, everybody's going to be able to hold hands and learn each other for themselves and be one. We will all be free one day. We will all be free one day. Let freedom ring. Free at last, free at last, free at last. Great God Almighty, we are free at last, at last. January 17, 2022, MLK, Day of Service.